Hello, everyone. I graduated in management and economics from Ruhr University Bochum, and right now I'm working in the field of controlling here in Germany. On this channel, I want to share my experiences with studying, working, and living in Germany. To kick things off, we'll start with an introduction to the controlling profession in Germany. And if you enjoy this content and want more, we'll keep exploring these topics together. Shared, what exactly is controlling? In simple terms, controlling is about planning, monitoring, and managing a company's finances to make sure resources are being used effectively. Controllers work on budgets, reporting, and performance analysis, basically helping management make smart and practical decisions. Example, let's say a company wants to launch a new product. The controller checks whether the expected sales will cover the costs and if the project will actually be profitable. Without this step, the company could risk losing millions. Think about it. Maybe you've made a budget before for a trip, a side project, or just monthly expenses. How did that help you make better decisions? How do you become a controller in Germany? The typical starting point is a bachelor's degree in business administration, finance, or accounting. A master's degree or certifications like chartered controller or CIMA can open even more opportunities. But education isn't everything. You'll also need skills like analytical thinking, solid Excel skills, and experience with tools like SAP or Datev, and above all, communication skills. The career path usually starts with an internship, practicum, then as a junior controller. With experience, you move up to senior positions, head of department, or even top-level management. For example, someone might start at BMW as a junior controller, focusing on production costs. After 5 to 7 years, they could move into a more strategic role, advising management on global expansion. So, what do you think is the most important skill for a controller? Numbers and analysis, communication, or problem solving? A day in the life of a controller. In a mid-sized company, controllers usually handle a mix of tasks: budgets, forecasts, cash flow monitoring. In large corporations, roles tend to be more specialized, for example, cost controlling, investment analysis, or strategic planning. Take Lufthansa as an example. Controllers there run simulations for things like rising fuel prices. Based on their analysis, the company decides whether to raise ticket prices or cut costs elsewhere. Now imagine you're the controller and oil prices suddenly double. What would you do? Raise ticket prices, cut flights, or focus on efficiency savings? Let's talk about salaries. As a junior controller, you can expect around 45 euro and 55,000 euro per year. With 5 years of experience, salaries usually go up to 60,000 or 80,000, depending on the company and location. For example, in Munich, especially in the automotive sector, salaries are usually at the higher end. Um, in smaller cities or smaller companies, the pay is generally lower. So here's a question for you. Would you rather earn a higher salary in an expensive city like Munich or a moderate salary in a smaller city with lower living costs? Why is controlling such an important career? Because controllers make sure the company stays financially stable and support strategic decisions. It's a career path that can lead to becoming a CFO, chief financial officer, offers continuous learning, and is in high demand across industries. If you picture yourself as a controller, which industry excites you more? Automotive, technology, healthcare, or consulting? And to wrap up, I'd love to hear your thoughts. What excites you most about this career path?